So here's the final scene that I set up. So a couple of things you're seeing here. The burn emit, again, I've changed some of the values here. We have a rate of 10,000. Um, the speed a little bit higher, cutoff distance still the same, force, and then our particles are going a base value of 8 and from 1 to a zero point 0.5 scale, and you can see that's similar to what I had set up before. I also changed a couple of things in the stick um, just to make it work even better. So I went in here and on the simulation I'd increased the cutoff distance pretty heavily so it spreads faster because it was spreading pretty slowly, and I brought the reduce step down a bit and the factor up a bit to make sure that things burn correctly, ignite fast enough, and then burn out slower, just to give it a slightly better look. This takes a long time to simulation render, but I'll just show you quickly um, just one portion of it, and you'll see here as I'm going through, I'll talk about the flame as well. So we've got the flame compound here, just open that up as it's rendering, and we can look at the gradient. There's actually quite a lot of transparency in the gradient. You can see here starts almost transparent to give some nice transparency underneath the stick, and the colors I took some time to pick and set, and they tweaked a bit. When I got to the stick I realized I had to tweak the colors a touch more. In the particle renderer you can see our global density there is set to 15, so again it's pretty low. Some lower shadow adjust, slightly measurable shape and some elliptical shape as well, not as much as in the flame. And then the volume color just set up to 1. I am using enable illumination here to give a bit more brightness. You can turn it on or off depending on what you like. But this just gave it slightly brighter, slightly hotter flame. Maybe a little bit too much, but that's okay. As the final render, just open that up in a flipbook. So let me open up our view to rendering image clip viewer. Actually, it's a MOV file, but let's see if it will open up in here. We have file, import, and it was actually in the project here. There's a composite, and we'll open up that one there. So we can see here, let's go full screen. This is roughly what that flame looks. Again, it's still not perfect. I could spend some more time tweaking it. It's playing the back slightly slowly here, but we've got some flames burning up the stick. I threw a wood texture on the stick as well to make it a little bit better. Of course, I could have done an effect to have the stick burn out as well as went in. You could actually use a weight map to drive a texture map in the render tree. And the weight map could be written by the fuel rate or the burn rate. So you can definitely have some fun if you want to spend some more time. That's another thing to do. But there's our burning stick. Again, a bit more time and even more particles. We could have made this even more realistic if I want to, but you've got the idea how this looks and the final effect. So hope you enjoyed this session, and next we're going to move on to something new.